Hi guys, it's mindset training number 9. I hope you've completed 1 to 8 up to now. If you have, just make sure you've pressed your done button on each one. It helps me see who's read, who's seen, and who's not doing any. I've got a line on me. I've been wearing a cap all day. So I've got like, ignore the line. So, motivation is mindset number 9. If you've got no motivation, more than likely it's because you're doing things you don't want to do. And also it's because you've not really set any goals, or your goals are really, really weak and you're going to fail. The people that have really, really weak goals, they tend to be the ones that fail first, or tend to quit, or start off really well and then just give up. So you need to know what your goal is. You need to have a plan in place for how you're going to achieve it, how you're going to get there. It might be a year away goal, but a year away goal's not going to get us there, is it? We've got to break it down then to where we need to be in 6 months, where do we need to be in 3 months, where do we need to be in a month, where do we need to be by end of week, and then what we need to be doing now. So what can we do now to keep in our daily routine that's going to take us to that end goal, wherever it might be. And like I said, it could be a year away, it could be a long-term goal. So I want to try and base it on something like, trying to think, computer games. Computer games are brilliant. You all remember when you were kids and you played a computer game. I played Sonic. So it was Sonic 1 on Sega Mega Drive. What a game. But you've got to think to yourself, when you finish the level, there were another level. And when you finish that level, there were another level. And there were always something to do. Something to keep you occupied, something to keep you pushing, something that won't let you put pad down, and you needed to get further and further. So it's same with your goals and your fitness level. As soon as you get to a point, you never just end up really happy where you are. You don't just, I want to achieve this. You get there and boom, it's done. You're happy, live out happily ever after, because it just doesn't happen. You set your goal. This is where you are. This is what you want to achieve. You get to there, you set another one. And we keep progressing like that, and we set and set and set. And what we need to do is, like I said, if you've got a long-term goal, we need to break it down into sections and see exactly where we are. So, like I said, computer games, you finish a level, there's always another level. When you finish this, you get this. When you collect so many rings, you get an extra life. You want to collect them all. You can't help it, can you? Because it's a goal you've set yourself within the level of the game as well. So it keeps you really entertained and really going. So yeah, you don't just live happily ever after. It doesn't happen. I know, because I've been there. I achieved something that I wanted to achieve. I got abs. I was right happy with myself. Then what happens? I've got to do something else. Oh, I've got to start building muscle now. I've got to take it to the next level. I had to, what did I run? I run 5K a day for 10 consecutive days. Even while I were actually on holiday in Turkey. And I started it on the Thursday morning, did my first 5K. And then Thursday night, didn't really think note about it. And because I had a week off next week, looked on computer, booked to go away Friday morning, like mint. So I did. I got up in the morning, thought, I'm going to do my 5K. So I ran out, got my 5K in, come back, packed a suitcase, which I literally forgot more stuff, and just went abroad for a week. And while I was there, I started to do my 5K every day, because I'd done it for charity. But I'd set myself that goal, because I don't like running, not particularly, but I set myself the goal because I needed something else to keep me going, something else. Otherwise, you'll find yourself, you'll soon get quite unhappy. And like I said, it never ends. You want to sustain what you've achieved. And trust me, sustaining is a lot easier than trying to get to where you want to be. But yeah, so like I said, you'd never live happily ever after, straight after. We have like external goals and internal goals. So external goals are more like getting getting ready for wedding. So you have a wedding photo. So you know what I mean? You want to really get really, really lean, looking really good. Women, it's just what they want. They want that perfect wedding photo. And then straight after wedding, you get up. Or you want that holiday photo. So you work extremely hard, cut all your carbs out, get to this point, you get on holiday, you take your one photo, and it might only last a day because then you've gone and binged and all your glycogen and water's just soaked up by your body, and all of a sudden your abs have gone and you're like, I worked for months on that, months, and they're gone in a day. And honest to God, it can happen, but we don't want the external goals, do we? Want the internal. We want the part where we feel rewarded for what we've done and the effort we've put in, and you know what I mean? We want to feel a certain way. So when we get to that stage of an internal goal, it makes a total difference, doesn't it? But you need to find out what your why is and why you're doing it. And remember, set these goals. Why do you want it? And it all links together. It links in. These are your goals. This is why you want to achieve it so bad. Put them together, make a plan. And before you know it, you're going to be smashing it. You're going to be absolutely smashing it. But I can't do it for you. You need to have a strong why. I can tell you my why, but it's not going to relate to you. Do you know what I mean? Do you want to see your kids grow old? That was one of my whys, because I was drinking myself to an early grave. Pretty sure I were. But I want to see my kids grow old. It's one of my things. I want to be there to be able to help them later on in life, where if I'd have stuck on my old path, I would no use to anybody. It's sad, really, but really it's one of my whys. But it took me a long time to get there, because my first why were, why do you want to stop drinking? Well, it's bad for me. It's not strong enough, is it? Oh, it's bad for me. But why is it bad for you? Well, it's affecting my health. Why is it affecting your health? Well, I feel crap all the time. I don't really want to do out. I'm not really not really doing out with kids. Well, why? Because it's ruining my body. But why are you bothered? Well, I want to see them grow old. I want to see my kids grow up and be able to help them. Boom. Honestly, that's strong, and I feel it all the time. And I have to remind myself why I'm doing it. And that's one of my whys. So it could be anything. It could be something. It could just be providing for your family. It could be that you want to find a partner or anything. But you've got to find your why, remember it, write it down, bang it on fridge if you want, whatever it is. Something that's going to remind you that when you're going to slip off at rails, this is why I'm doing it and this is what I need to do. And it'll, honest to God, it'll save you at so many turns. It saved me loads of times when I've managed to go to a pub. And honest to God, I had some food and a pint of water. That's how determined I were, because I just read my why before I went out of the house, knowing that if I didn't, I'd probably end up getting smashed, and then I'd probably do it day after as well. I'm not saying I can't not have a drink now. I can, because I'm pretty good. I can have one bottle of beer and not have any more, because I'm in control of myself. Whereas before, honest to God, I couldn't help myself. There was nobody helping me. I had to do it myself, and I did. And this is what I want you guys to do. But find yourself a really crystal clear why and make it deep. So yeah, we need to find balance and environment. There's a lot of negative people about. There's a lot of negative places we associate, like I did at the time. If I went to a pub, I'd have a drink. So hence, I didn't want to drink, I stay out at the pub. I went to certain friends' houses. They were really notorious for it. If you went to their house, you weren't going home unless you had a drink. And one didn't mean one. One meant you were there all night. And it'd just be a nightmare to get out. But we have a choice. If I don't put myself in that situation, then it's fine. If I put myself in that situation when someone's ramming beer down your throat, it happens. It's going to happen. I'm not going to be able to get out of it. So I don't put myself in that situation. We like community. As people, we like community. We like spaces of like-minded people. This is what this group's about. You can say anything in this group. If you're struggling a day or whatever, other people will pick you up. Other people will help you. Other people will share their food ideas. Other people will share their experiences. We've all experienced something, and more than likely, we might have done the wrong thing. But with information we had there and then, it's what we did. We can't change it. There's no point looking back at it. We just got to get on with what we're doing and move on, because nothing's, we've done it. It's happened. We just got to get on and carry on with as life. It don't mean I've had many things happen. I might have had a car tyre blowout, or I've had an argument with somebody at work, or something's gone off. Now there's two routes I can go down here. I used to go down, go wild, go mad, leave it all in front of my mind, so I'm thinking about it constantly and let it consume my life, consume my day. Bang it on Facebook, have a pity party, probably have a drink later because I felt right pissed off. Or I can go for a walk, clear my head, not let it get to me, not let it arouse me, not give it any time, not give it any effort at all, and forget it. And carry on with what I want personally, which is what I do. And this is what you guys can do. You just got to stop, think, is it going to benefit me? Will I regret it? And if answer's yeah, you're doing the wrong thing. You're doing the wrong thing. But yeah, another thing we're afraid of failure. We're afraid of committing to things. And we never ever fail. We just find a way not to do something. That's my theory. It's like I mentioned before, Thomas Edison. He made thousands of light bulbs. But every time he made one and it didn't work, he knew how not to make it. And he just carried on. Can you imagine if he didn't? We'd be living in dark. We'd still be in caves. But fact is, he just kept trying. And that's what we can do. If something don't work, something's not helping you, change it. Realise that we've not failed, or if we've had a bad week, we've not failed because we've tracked his food and we know that, all right, we had a fish and chips, or all right, we had a takeaway, all right, we went out and got leathered on a Saturday. It happens. Get over it. Get back on it. Carry on. That's what we do. That's how I've progressed so much, because I forgive myself literally instantly. As soon as I've done it, I don't dwell on it and think, oh, fucking hell, I'll just start Monday. When it's Friday night, and I think, I'll just start Monday again. I won't. I've done what I've done. I've ate too many calories. I've had a drink or whatever. I'll be back on it Saturday morning. And I'll be back on Saturday. I'll make Saturday and Sunday count. And then hopefully I'll have either stayed level that week, but I won't have expected to progress. And that's what some people do. They expect to progress. They go to Seaside, have fish and chips, and then go, oh, I've only lost £3 in a month. It doesn't matter. You've lost £3. Take it as a win. Remember your wins. There's no final destination in this. You are your only limit. So just keep cracking on, step by step. No matter what the obstacles are, find a way around it. Like I said to you, I've pulled my shoulder, and to be fair, I'm in a lot of fucking pain. I've just been working on my legs and going out for walks and stuff like that, because I'll still burn calories regardless. I've still stuck to my diet. I haven't had a pity party. I haven't got face on weight. It is what it is. I can't change it, but I can affect what I'm going to do next. And this is where you guys need to be. Affect what you're going to do next. And honest to God, you'll make a big difference. Thanks for watching, guys.